Hey guys, welcome back to CrossFit ELM's at-home workout, hashtag CoronaWOD. It's Tuesday, and we're gonna do a little bit of running or running practice, okay? We have 5 rounds for time, 150 steps run in place, 15 single arm bent over rows with your left, and then 150 steps, and then 15 with your right. If you're choosing to run, you're gonna run about 200 meters. Okay, so you can take this outside if you want to and do this on your own. You're gonna run about 200 meters, okay? The warm-up today, you have 3 rounds of this warm-up, 30 seconds of pose practice, running in place, okay? And these numbers account for something. Each round you're gonna do something a little different. 120 round 1, 140 round 2, 160 on round 3. And that's the cadence that I want you to follow. So that means you need a metronome. Download a metronome app. Okay, and all you're gonna do is set the metronome at 120 beats per minute, 140 beats per minute, and 160 beats per minute. And you're gonna try and match your footwork to the pace that the metronome sets, all right? And we're practicing pulling straight up, okay? So we're not pulling out in front, and we're not pulling behind, we're pulling straight up. Feet are standing straight underneath us, and trying to match the beats of the metronome with our feet. Stick ups, you can do these against the wall or away from the wall. Okay, if I do them away from the wall, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold really tight posture. Okay, I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna squeeze back, and then I'm gonna reach straight up. And the goal as I move through these is to be squeezing my shoulder blades together the whole time. If I choose to do these against the wall, I'm gonna set my feet about 6 to 8 inches off the wall, glue everything back, same start. I'm gonna come up in front, and I'm gonna go back as far as I can without letting my low back come off the wall. If my low back comes off the wall, I've gone too far back. I need to come out, okay? I'm gonna get as close as I can, and then as I hold position, I'm gonna reach straight up, and then reach straight back down to 90, okay? 15 reps of those, and then 30 seconds of a hollow hold, all right? For this part of the warm-up today, if you're working on developing your hollow hold, I want you to use this as practice, okay? So within that 30-second timer, I want you to get into full hollow position, which means arms overhead, and you can go palms up or palms facing, okay? Lift the shoulders, float the heels. Can you hold this for 30 seconds? If you can't, hold it for as long as you can, come out and go back in within that 30-second chunk. As much time as possible in the hollow for 30 seconds, okay? Now, when we come to the workout, you have 5 rounds for time of the run in place and the bent over rows. As you practice this, or as you go through this workout, 150 steps, I want it to take you less than a minute, which means you're moving your feet at that 160 pace. So kind of remind yourself, and if you need to set that metronome back up and hit go just so you can make sure that you match, I want you to get used to moving your feet very quickly, okay? The faster you can get at that, we can then turn that into faster runs when we start actually running. And if you're taking off on a run, I want you to practice staying underneath your step and taking faster steps rather than big long strides, okay? Single arm bent over row. We're gonna be in good position. It doesn't matter what you have. Dumbbell, kettlebell, backpack, water jug, okay? Good position. Other hand can be wherever you want it. If you want it on your leg, you can have it on your leg. I like to hold it out to the side. I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna pull straight back. I'm not pulling up here like this. I'm pulling straight back like a suitcase or a briefcase, okay? Which are 2 other things you could use for weight. You're gonna do steps. So run, row on one arm, row, run, row on the other arm, 5 rounds for time. Cool down, we're gonna do a minute in lizard pose. So I'm gonna take a big long lunge step, okay? Keep this leg nice and vertical. shoot this leg as far back as you can tolerate, hands down here, okay? And then I'm gonna posture up, keep my belly tight, drive my hip down, okay? Holding that for a minute on each side. Twisted cross, a lot like twisted goal post from yesterday, but we're gonna go arms long, okay? Arms long, tuck one in, roll over, and this arm should be wrist at shoulder or maybe a little bit higher when you set it, okay? That's our workout for Tuesday, guys. Have a great workout, and we'll see you tomorrow.